My name is Alyssa Jimenez. I'm from New Jersey.
We're here in Times Square. Tell us what's going on today.
We are here at the Ukraine fashion show. This is my first ever modeling fashion show, so I'm looking really excited.
One more time this time, and then we're done. Yo, watch out! Harold, let's get go, let's get go.
Hi, my name is Francesca Carey. I'm 17 years old and from Glassboro, New Jersey. I've been modeling for about 2 years now with a company called La Creme. This is my second fashion show and first one in New York. I'm so excited to be here. Glassboro is a very small town in southern Jersey. It's home of Rowan University. My high school probably had about 500 graduates in my class, so it's pretty small. I love it. I want to be a model because I love to show off my beauty. I'm very confident. I love to inspire with beauty as well. Posing in front of a camera is one of my favorite things to do. I've been doing it since I was little, so I really love modeling. Pageants? Yeah, I was actually Gloucester County's Little Miss Peach when I was about 8 years old. When I was 7, I was first runner-up, and then when I was 8, I won the pageant. The pageant world is more, I would say, classy and elegant. Modeling can be classy and elegant, but there's also different varieties of styles in modeling. You can be whoever you want to be in modeling, but pageants, they have a look of exactly what they want. I definitely want to move to New York. Not sure about acting. I'm definitely not opposed to it, but not something that I've thought about. I'm really into modeling right now. My Instagram is Franch Carey, FRANCH.Carey, CAREY.
Hi, my name's Katie Morse. I am 17 years old and I'm from a small farm town called Horseheads, New York. It's upstate New York.
So, modeling, is that something you want to do as a career?
I'd love to. I'd love to do modeling and acting as a career. It's not going to be my first choice, but I'd love to keep this as a hobby. Just get to know the industry and everything. Probably runway. I'd love to do runway some more, even magazines, anything really. I'm open to anything. It's all so exciting. Yes, I'd love to be in some magazines. It just seems so fun. No, not really, honestly. It'd be awesome to be on Vogue, one of the bigger magazines, anything really though. It's all so unique and it's so fun and I'd love to be able to do it. Yes, actually this is my third show. I participated in New Jersey Fashion Week with a company called La Creme. I also did a fashion show up in Fort Plains, New York, and this is going to be my third show. It's so fun. I have done some video auditions for different TV shows. I did theater growing up, like I just did drama, hoping to have some more acting positions open up in the future, but nothing really so far.
Right?
Yep.
Anything in particular you stand out to you?
Mary Poppins, that was really fun. I got to participate in that. It's a bigger show, it's a bigger known show. It was really fun. I would love to be on Broadway someday, that would be so fun. Yeah, no, it's awesome. We got all the Broadway stuff right behind us. I would love to be here.
Have a lot of shows. Have you been following any of the new shows on Broadway? Anyone?
I haven't been up to date with any of the shows recently just because I've been so busy. But I should probably get on to that. I'd love to see what shows they've got going on.
Anything else you want us to know?
No, not really. I'm just so excited to be here. This opportunity is amazing. It's something I've always wanted to do. My Instagram is _Katie.Morse_, so KATIE.MORSE.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Megan Gatto. I am 27 years old. I am from North Arlington, New Jersey, and my agency is La Creme. Alex is the one who introduced me, and through Kelsey, they brought me up to this opportunity. I figured, why not try? Since Molly's very new to me, I'm usually into the theater and acting. I would say mostly theater, since I have more experience in theater. I would not mind doing any film or voiceover acting. I'm definitely interested in that career path as well. Theater, I started when I was in middle school, in 6th grade. My first show I ever did was Into the Woods, and I've been doing it since throughout all of middle school and high school and even college. I even have 2 degrees in theater studies, and I do wish to pursue my master's to be a theater professor, especially to teach other members and students about theater, since no one really knows about theater or theater etiquette. So regular acting, especially for film, you're mostly focusing on camera and you're focusing a lot of your facial structure, where in theater you're very more projecting and you're using your body more and being a little bit more comedic. And especially when we have to project our voice through a bigger audience, as my teacher always say, pretend there's like a very blind deaf lady all the way in the back and you got to project, because not all the time there's going to be a microphone that's going to save you to project.
And there's no like take one, take two.
No, there's no take one, take two. It's literally all live, so whatever happens, you either sink or swim, sink or swim. Modeling, I definitely am very interested in like some high fashion, maybe some print work. But right now I'm like in the process of little baby steps. I just did New Jersey Fashion Week and now I'm doing the tape one. I'm doing the Ukraine and the Met Gala look as well. So I can't wait to try and show my unique look in life and in designs.
Anything else you want us to know?
That I am a theater fanatic. Love watching a lot of Broadway shows. I even work at one. I work at Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I'm one of the ushers. Also, I am a Disney fanatic, so rock on. And I have 4 cats.
You mentioned the one you work on. Are you allowed to talk about any other show on Broadway you want to see or you want to see?
I still want to definitely see Chicago with Pamela Anderson. I bought tickets before she leaves. I definitely recommend Moulin Rouge, Hadestown. I recommend Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, especially if you are a Harry Potter fan. And anything with Disney is also a good go-to, but I also love Phantom and Wicked as well. Sure. My Instagram is meggato95, which is MEGGATO 95, and my Facebook is my first and last name, Megan Gatto. My Gatto is the cat for Portuguese or Spanish, or if you put 2 T's, it's Italian, but you know.
Also, is that your background?
Yeah, I am Portuguese, but I was born and raised in New Jersey, so I'm a Jersey girl.
And we're here in Manhattan. Before you go, describe to the audience what New York is like compared to New Jersey.
New York is definitely kind of a little bit of a jungle theme mixed with Disney World and Universal Studios all in one big bubble, and it's definitely a melting pot. You meet a lot of different people. Very exciting. What we're doing even now in the streets, it's like a normal thing. It's nothing new. If it was in Jersey, they would be like, oh my God, what? But everything's all good here, and everyone's very unique here.
You still like New Jersey, right?
Yeah, I like New Jersey. It's quiet, but I also need my loudness as well.
Walking now. Rehearsal? I wonder if I
Go
top petite model. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm here in New York pursuing my dream, making my dream into a reality. I'm working on my petite models rock. Please do not sleep on petite models because we coming out and we is going hard. We being overlooked, so I'm here to make y'all stop and look.
For those who don't know, can you describe what is a petite model?
Petite models really means in height. They really, try to say petite within the waist or the weight, but it's really in height. So I'm gonna give you an example. I was called, I got a phone call for a petite model casting. They wanted a petite model, but actually they said petite, they wanted petite in size, which means that petite means in height. So I want to just clear up that confusion that to let the world know petite is about the height, not in the weight size, because we all are, everyone is not petite. The average woman in the world is a petite woman. We have all different sizes. Height doesn't matter. So watch out for petite models rock, because we coming out to slay.
And just to add to that, that's because you have certain standard heights in modeling, right?
Yes, it's certain standards heights, but the world it's like past a new millennium. Everything is so different now. So I've been here since 2011. I've been in New York for almost 11 years. So I was the smallest petite model, and they opening up doors for petite models, and that gave me the motivation to come with my Petite Models Rock. Entrepreneur business owner that is Petite Models Rock LLC. Yes, I'm very talented. I style, I mentor, I'm posing coach, runway coach. I'm like all in one. I do my acting, working on the acting. I'm waiting on somebody to give me a cartoon so I can do me a voiceover. Get me together. I actually did screen reading. I did a screen reading before for screenplays, but I had acting classes, and it's very different from acting from theater to acting. So it was a good experience. But I was an extra on Love and Hip Hop. I did a few extra things. Yes, I've been featuring a lot of things. The next 2 years, Petite Model Rock should be launched. I'm doing a big fashion show for petite models all over the world to open up the minds of half fashion designers, because I believe that it's not about height, weight, or size. It's about, can you sell that garment? We is walking mannequins. We is walking mannequins. Yes, if you're a petite model, please come out, look for me, follow me on the Instagram, Kiana Bryant, Keanna, Bryant, Bryant, Petite Models Rock LLC. Please follow. It's up and coming, but it will be a dream into a reality. This is an ultimate dream for the world, and to open up the minds of half fashion designers, because it's not about the height, weight, or size. It's about, can you sell or advertise, market that garment?
Thank you. Let's spell your social media
Again, Kiana Bryant, Keanna, Bryant. You got to get the spelling right. That's how you gonna find me. Top Petite Models Rock.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you just give me a
Hello, my name is Alyssa Jimenez. I'm from New Jersey. This is my first ever modeling fashion show, so I'm looking really excited.
Here in New York, right?
Yes, we're here in Times Square.
New York.
Yes.
Why New York?
Oh, why New York?
Yeah. So many states.
Oh, so many states. There's so many people here. It's like one of the crowded states. It's the best place. There's different people.
Your first fashion event.
Yes.
What next you want to do? What else do you want?
I think I want to do more of these. They're really fun, and I felt like a natural. Oh, what's my current plans? Oh, so I'm going to school right now to become a nurse, and yeah, that's my plans. I go to school in New Jersey, so I'm at about an hour away.
And why nurse? I have family who's nurses. So why
Yeah.
nursing?
I like to help people. I think that is definitely a passion of mine, and I think the nursing field is just great for me.
And with like being a nurse, are you like have to be in like one state? How does that work? Are you like so anywhere in the U.S. or qualification?
I prefer to stay in one place, but you could travel. You could definitely do that. But I prefer to stay in one place.
I know, I always think about I want to go into the medical field. You could be a doctor, surgeon, nurse,
Yeah.
many different fields. But when you pick that one, you know, I know it's to help people, but what makes you pick nurse compared to being a doctor or a surgeon?
Well, hopefully one day I could become a doctor. I want to become like a trauma doctor somewhere in the trauma unit. And I think what sparked my interest in that was watching shows on TV of all the crazy, nasty stuff. And I think it just inspired me to help people.
The needles.
Yes.
Those needles. Do they just have to drip you? What goes on to train the nurse for them not to get freak out or faint?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely you have to make sure you don't do that because you don't freak out because that you're gonna see that a lot and yeah, you have to be okay with that.
Anything else you want to tell the audience before you go?
Just be you and don't let anyone stop you. My Instagram is ALYSSAJIMENEZ__. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melakaya Wiggerton, aka Melly Raps. I am 20 years old from the Bronx, New York.
So we're here in Times Square. What brought you to Times Square?
What brought me to Times Square is today we have a very exciting event going on, a Ukrainian fashion show.
So fashion, right? Why fashion for you? What's your interest in fashion?
Well, my interest in fashion is when I put on something that makes me feel good, I feel good. So I just love clothes. I go shopping almost every day. So I just love it. I love showing people my personality and showing people my outfits that I have on. It's so amazing.
Of course, in New York City, you said by the Bronx. Is that your hometown, the Bronx?
Yes, born and raised in the Bronx.
Why not Brooklyn?
I don't know. I think the Bronx is better.
Okay, tell us something. Tell us why people should visit the Bronx.
We can get your family.
I didn't say you guys should visit there. I mean, there's not really anything to do in the Bronx other than Van Cortlandt Park maybe. It's really nice out there. They have horse riding, swimming pool, golf.
Have you been there?
Yeah, it's okay. I think Central Park Zoo is better.
I thought you would have convinced us.
No.
Yankee Stadium in the Bronx?
Yes, but that's overrated. I'd rather Manhattan. You know, Manhattan has everything.
You know, I just have to ask that question. Anyway, let's get back to the fashion. So, as a modeling, right? Tell
Yes.
us some of the places you've been so far with the modeling. Because there's different levels of modeling and fashion.
Yes. I tell people when they first become a model, you have to know what kind of model that you want to be. Like, you know, there's runway modeling, print modeling, commercial modeling, swimsuit, lingerie, hand model, feet model. There's so many different types of modeling. So I feel like you have to know your niche and see what you're good at. You know, modeling is full of trial and error. You never know until you try it. So, for instance, me, I do runway modeling, but since I am a petite model, it is harder to book shows. It's not impossible. It's not impossible because beauty and modeling standards are changing, but it's not really, you know, typical. So I also do print modeling, commercial modeling, swimsuits. I do it all.
And when you said there's challenges, it's For the people who are not into the fashion world, explain to the audience why petite modeling is harder to get work.
It's harder to get work for petite models because typically designers make clothes in a certain size, and typically they make clothes for models that's more taller and leaner. So when a petite person tries to model that garment, you know, it doesn't look right because it's either too long, even if you try to put heels on. So unfortunately, that's how it is. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Is it like they look for the size that most people are? Is it that? How do they justify that?
Well, when you look for most modeling castings, they will have like the size requirements and the age requirements. So usually they would put size 0 to 4 and your height has to be 5'7" and above. So, yeah.
Like I asked before other people, in the showbiz now, tell us any other aspects you get into. Any dancing, any like
Oh yes, I don't only model. Other than modeling, I rapped, act, and dance, and I also do pageants as well. So.
Is that like pop locking, or is that like, you know, when you're in the subway and you see people spinning on the pool?
Oh no, I don't do that. I do hip hop dancing, and I'm a self-taught dancer as well. So.
You know, ballet?
No, a little bit of contemporary. Like I could do pirouettes and arabesques. I taught myself how to do the splits and needles and things like that. A lot of the things I do is self-taught. You know, I do my research, I watch other people, I go to auditions, I get feedback, and you know, I use my feedback to make myself better and better myself. So when I go to the next audition, you know, you feel more confident and you know what you're doing. So I do dabble in a lot of things. That's why I'm always booked and busy, and I love it that way. You know, this is my dream, so.
When I mentioned pop locking in the subway, because if you're not from New York, you don't know. You could be in the subway and all of a sudden people spinning on the...
Yeah, they'll do a flip and their foot is like this close to your face.
I'm like, I wonder if you do that too.
No, I wish, but no.
Sometimes you're in Times Square in the park and they're doing all these...
Yeah, they'll flip over like 5 people and you're like, whoa.
There's many different fields of the dancing. Okay, so
Yes.
which one you picking first now as a career? I know there's, you know, what are you seeing down the line, down the road?
That's a difficult question. You know why? Because I kind of grew up doing everything. When I was little in school, you know, in kindergarten, I went to a school, you know, where we had after school with the arts. So my mom would put me in dance class and theater class. And I remember only being 5 years old, I was the only one who could remember my lines for the show. And everybody else was reading off of a paper. And, you know, I didn't really get into rapping until I was like 8, 9 years old. So that's what had my passion first, was rapping. I really love to inspire people with my music. I make music, you know, to inspire people and young girls and women. I don't really make songs that are not pertaining to me, like talking about cars and money and provocative stuff and drugs. That's not me. I don't do that. I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I actually got into modeling recently, probably about like 4 years ago, and that kind of took over faster just because I feel like there's more opportunities for modeling, because since there's so many different kinds of modeling is everywhere. So I feel like it's harder to book jobs, you know, that require rapping or dancing. So as of right now, modeling is taking off faster, but I'm still doing my acting. I have a theater show coming up. I have runway shows coming up. I'm in people's music videos dancing, so I do everything together.
Very well. So before we go, anything else you want to let the audience know?
Where to find me?
Tell that first.
You guys can find me on Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube at Mally Raps, MALLYRAPS. And that's about it. See you guys later. Bye.
Hi, my name is Francesca Zamora. I'm 19 years old. I've been a model and an actress for a while now. I started first with acting, and I got in a few commercials, a couple of shows, a couple of movies, and a music video. And then I started to model because I decided why not. And I was always told that I would be a great model, so I was like, why not give it a try? And it's been amazing so far. I've been in about 3 shows, and I've done a couple photo shoots. I love fashions of all types, but I probably love gala fashion more. Like, I love ball gowns, anything where I get like real dressed up, and especially if, like from like the Gilded Age where you get to like look all fancy with like a modern twist. I love that. Yes, we are in Times Square. Oh, I love shows. I absolutely love shows. I'm about to go see Six, the musical, in June. I've seen, this year alone, I've seen Come From Away, and I saw something, Chicago. I've seen Hamilton, I've seen Jersey Boys. Like, I love musicals, I love Broadway. It's such an amazing thing to watch and experience. Yes. I would love to be in movies. I've always wanted to be a movie actress since I was a child. I would like copy the actresses that I would see on TV, or I would hear the lines and try to copy them the same way, portray the same emotion, or I would try to test it out on my parents and pretend to be mad about something or sad when I wasn't, just to like practice it. I've been taking classes too on top of that, just to like kind of get that movie acting in, because I've mostly done theater acting with like my school and other opportunities that I've had. So I'm trying to like differentiate the two, because there's actually a big difference between them.
And as you just mentioned that you tried on your parents, because I do some acting too. Do you realize that you can like control the emotions more when you're in acting? Depends on what's going on. You don't have to let people know how you're thinking, right?
Yes, it's a lot harder to control the emotions, but more so try to portray them, because even this Friday that just passed, I had an acting class, and our final was to do our final showing, and I was supposed to play this crazed drug addict best friend and at her best friend's wedding, and I got way too into it to where like I slapped the table and the entire room jumped because no one was expecting it, and I started yelling even though it was like we didn't practice it that way, but the raw emotion of in the moment took over from me. Yes, you could be a method actor. I've tried that once where I tried to like portray someone for a long period of time before my performance, and it was so hard for me to get rid of my accent after that and start to speak as my normal self.
Different locations all the time. It's like I adventure. If you're in the big city of New York, every time you're shooting, it could be a different location. And that's like, it's almost like being on a vacation.
Oh, it is. I had to do one in Greenport, Long Island, which is basically the edge of Long Island, and it took about 3 hours to get there, and it felt like a completely different area than where I was used to.
Anything else you want the audience to know? I know you said you want to take your modeling a little further. Are you interested in like taking one, or you want to try all?
I want to try all, as well as entrepreneurship, because I also have my own business and website. So my mom does hair, and I sell hair, and I sell lashes. My mom's is at Darlene Zamor. Darlene spelled Darline Zamor. She does my hair, and then I wear the hair that I sell, I wear the lashes that I sell, and it's all on my website, Frenchie's Flow Extensions. And that's also the Instagram account. And for my account, which is at Francesca_Zamor, Zamor spelled the same way, Francesca spelled Francesca. There's no H or K, I get that a lot. But I think I would want to take modeling, acting, and singing, as well as my business, as far as I possibly can, because I feel like, why leave yourself to only one thing when you can do multiple things? If you can manage it, why not try it?
Alex, wait.
Oh, my hometown is Long Island, Uniondale. So I've been living there since I was a child. I do want to get out more because I feel like it's such a closed area. I mean, we have some fun things, like we have stadiums and stuff like that, but I feel like it could really feel like you're stuck sometimes. So I would love to get out more and experience different areas. If you would like to contact me on my Instagram, my @ is FRANCESCA_ZAMOR. And for my TikTok, it's just _Zamor, ZAMOR.
They have a rumor that your mom does your makeup and hair. Is that true?
Well, my mom is a professional hairstylist and she does my hair. She travels with me wherever I go. And if any of the ladies need help with their hair, she'll also help them with that. But I do my own makeup.
Can mom do makeup?
Mom can do makeup. Mom can do makeup. She took classes and everything. Mom knows what she's doing.
Traveling with a star. You know some of those stars that need a makeup and hair person that go with them everywhere.
Oh, she will definitely be traveling with me everywhere. My mom will come with me everywhere that I go.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Lottie the model here in Times Square. We are live and direct.
So how did you get your modeling names?
Originally, my modeling name was not Lottie the model. My first modeling name was my old stripper name, which was Caramel Lottie. Then we had to get rid of that because apparently everybody wanted to be Caramel, which was not cool, so we dropped it.
Oh, it was harder to search for, right?
Right, and then that's before, I started modeling before we had Instagram, so then, once Instagram started migrating from just like your Facebook friends, I had to differentiate from the few other Latianas there are to say the model, and I just left it. Never changed it.
And then we here in Times Square, New York, right?
Yes.
What runs out here?
Alexander Grumman's fashion show today. I came to do the, I'm from Brooklyn. We stay away from Times Square unless we're part of the action,
Yeah. It's shine in Brooklyn. You don't need to come Times Square.
Times Square for what?
And speaking about coming to Times Square.
Yes.
I was born in Brooklyn too. Have you ever been to the Statue of Liberty?
Yes.
Okay.
Plenty of times.
There's a lot of sites that a lot of people live in.
The only reason why I've been though, because we lived in Staten Island. So living in Staten Island, the schools always took trips to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island.
But you didn't just do it on your own, right?
By the time I wanted to, we already went. By second grade, we was in there. Like,
How about your past state building?
yes, been there, done there.
What else is out here? Welcome to the center.
Yes, graduation, and I did a show there.
Sites. You don't have a lot of sites.
And I am an on-location model, so I shoot outside.
Okay. Modeling take you a lot of places, right? Okay, yeah. So that's speaking about modeling taking you a lot of places.
Yes.
Where are some of the places presently you want modeling to take you?
Well, presently, modeling has got me so far to everywhere I wanted to be. I actually passed my expectations that I had for myself in this world, in this modeling industry. It surprised myself, surprised a few other people, but being that I'm here now, I just do my best to put anybody I know in the same positions that I am in, or in better positions that I could get them in. Share the wealth, spread the wealth, because 12 years ago, it was not this easy to just go on Instagram and get booked for a gig. We had to actually go outside to casting calls and ghosties and get told no, because we weren't like 6 foot and a size 2. Now anybody could be a model. Any possibilities out here.
I tell people over the years now, because of the internet, you can film yourself with whatever talent you have and sell yourself. You don't always need a manager up front, right?
That's it.
It wasn't like that
It wasn't.
20 years ago.
It wasn't. But even 10 years ago, when it wasn't like that, I still did it by myself without an agency. I did it all the same, but without the social media. You actually had to be outside. You actually had to talk to people, make the connections, let them see your work ethic. They might tell you no online because you don't fit the requirements, but if they see your walk in person or your work ethic in person, everything changes,
Or passing VHS and
Everything pays. DVDs, back in DVD days.
Now it does MP3 file, right? So yeah, speaking about modeling, right? Here in New York, we were talking earlier, there's like different levels to it.
Yes.
There's like the independent.
Yes.
There's the brand New York Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
There are foreign, when you trying to get into the business, right? Looking back at it now, what would you do different? Now you're looking at seeing the big picture.
Listen, if I would have known that me continuing on the path that I started on would have got me here today, I actually look back and say that I wouldn't have done anything different, because all the times I've got told, I was never a size 2. From the time I started, and actually I was way bigger than I am now when I started modeling. So I got told no for lots of gigs because I was not the requirement. Size, height, tattoos, that's cool. But as many times as somebody told me no, it made me do my makeup over, put on a better outfit, practice my walk, go actually outside and take pictures to learn my poses and faces to go to a next thing to get told yes to. So I wouldn't have done too much of anything. It's not really much I would have changed. Maybe doing all these free shows in New York, all these free shows every other week, but that gets you noticed too. So it's like,
It's probably the opposite.
we actually did more work. We actually had to now you post a picture and somebody could just want to pay you. We actually had to do work.
People are literally looking for work, find out what they want and find it just like searching Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. Have you heard this before? It's probably the opposite. But have you get that Rihanna vibes?
Yes.
Or Rihanna is your vibe?
All the time.
Yeah, me first.
All the time.
Okay.
I love her. Congrats on the baby. Look.
Yeah, do you have Caribbean roots or yeah? You from the Caribbean?
I am mixed Caribbean. So my family, I'm a mutt. You see cheekbones. But we are mixed Spanish and Caribbean. We have the Panamanian Caribbean side in the family. Yeah.
Around the Caribbean people too, sometimes you pick up the vibes.
Yep, all of them. Shout out my Trinis, Jamaicans, Guyanese, Barbados. I love all y'all. We
Can
in
you
it.
film work? Because I'm a SAG person myself. I'm proud of that. SAG. I don't know. You know what SAG is?
Yes, I do. I actually have one IMBD credit for a movie I did, I think 2012, 2013. I recently, Halloween, I filmed, we are doing it's a black martial arts soap opera kind of scenario, but it's like a series that we filmed. I think we finished season 1 of that, so we should be doing season 2 of that. And then those people I work for, he wants to do like more horror movies and things. Me, the acting, I'm more of a print model now. Let me take my pictures for the magazines and things and get out of there. But it depends.
I was just going to ask you
It depends.
right?
It depends.
If you like the horror, the love story, the action, when you see
Me personally, I want to be an action model. Give me all the action. Let me get in there. I mean, fake screaming and crying, I don't know if I'm too great at that. Not that great of an actress. But I know some moves, Let me get hands-on. Maybe run away. I ran track. Let me put my good skills to use. Not just look cute on camera.
I know you said Brooklyn, right? People who born in Brooklyn, most of them have a love for Brooklyn. Except for a couple of the traitors. Now, would you always call Brooklyn home? Even if you travel worldwide, would you always come back and say Brooklyn is your home?
Always. Red Hook all day. Put on for my hood. I'm from Brooklyn. Red Hook Projects. That's what made me the person I am today. Thank you, Mom. Shout out to my mom. Because I wanted to move the whole time I was a kid. I wanted to move the hell away from New York. I hated all of this. But as you get older, you realize that being from New York, it makes you built for other places. You can live and survive other places that other people can't they can't do that. They
All over the world wish they're here, they could be here.
Right.
And as you said, Red Hook, I scheduled to come and film an event there. Coming up, I think it's next 2 months or so. The festival. So, outdoor festival. So I'm in Red Hook, we'll be covering Red Hook.
Good stuff.
Anything else you want to share with the audience?
You guys follow me on social media. Everything is at Lati the Model. Instagram is Lati LATI_THEMODEL. The Model. My page is 21 and over, so if you are not 21, you cannot have access to my page. Follow Forever Wave Life hashtags. I have all my own hashtags. Forever Wave Life. I am the CCO of the company. We are a legit company. We're about to be a media. I don't know the right word to use, so I'm not going to use it. But we are on the up and coming right now. We have our LLC, business accounts. The artists, we have a video shoot on the 5th. We're doing Fashion Week. Follow us, check us out. you might just get to work with us.
Also, you're going to have auditions and things?
Yes.
Okay.
We're coming. I have to be back here. I'm doing Fashion Week out here in Times Square. So we're doing a casting call on the 5th of June. The 4th of June. The 5th of June is our fashion video shoot. Back-to-back days. So.
Before you said CCO, I know people usually just
Co-founder, yep, CEO. So Mr. Hood, CEO, our CEO, Hood's the Don. He started off, and I'm right underneath him. You can't reach him. Call me. I pass all messages.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last word before you go.
Yes.
Some of the people watching this, they're like, I want to be in New York. I want to do what you do.
Yes.
What are inspirational words?
For one, make sure you know who you are. You have to know who you are in order to succeed the best in this industry. There are going to be so many people who tell you because of the way you look, the way you dress, the way you act, you might not fit up to their standard, to tell you no, that you cannot do it. Stick true to yourself and what you want to do and who you want to be. Do not ever give up on your dreams, because look at me, look where I'm at. If I would have stopped the first time somebody told me no, I would have never got back in front of a camera again. But that just makes you push and go forward. So just follow your dreams. There's so many outlets out here. This is the perfect time, being that we actually have all the media and things that we have now. It's way easier for you guys than it was for us. So use everything you have to your availability.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angelina Malera. I'm a 17-year-old model, and today I'm modeling for Alexander Gurman in Times Square, New York.
What inspired you to get into modeling?
Well, I've always loved watching fashion shows and fashion in general, so being able to be a part of that really is like inspiring and what made me want to become a model.
Any models you look up to in the business, in the past or present?
I really like Kendall Jenner. I think she's very beautiful, and it was like watching her do fashion shows and watching the Kardashians. I thought it was pretty cool, like seeing what she does as a model, and it made me want to become a model too.
Other than today, what do you do to promote yourself in the business?
Other than this, I go on Instagram. My Instagram is IamAngelinaMalera05, and I promote myself on there with photos of myself, like doing anything and just doing other shoots.
Speaking about doing anything, do you do any like acting, any other dancing, anything else?
I'm not really a dancer, but I do enjoy like acting, watching movies. Being a part of that would be amazing, besides just modeling too.
What's your ideal role if you get one?
I think, I've never thought about that, but my ideal role would be, I think it would be cool in like an action movie to be a part of like the Avengers or something like that.
Oh, Avengers, superhero.
Yeah.
So say superhero, who's your favorite superhero?
I really like the Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk is my favorite. It's also my father's, so it made me also like watching him watch all the Hulk movies made me also like it too.
So you know about the Hulk series from back in the day? You know about that? The series called The Hulk.
Yeah, I've heard of it and I've seen all the movies. Yeah, I would watch it a lot growing up with my father.
So when you're in Times Square, I was asking, any Broadway shows you see already, or you like planning to see any?
I've never watched any Broadway shows, but I've heard a bunch of like famous ones, like Hamilton. I've heard that's very like popular with lots of people my age, or just people in general. It's very interesting.
What would be your ideal agency to pick you up?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. That's something I actually have to think about now.
Somebody might be like, they're like,
Yeah.
Anything else you want us to know?
I would love for you guys to come watch us, like, do our fashion show in Times Square. It'd be beautiful. My Instagram is IamAngelinaMalera05. Thank you.
sculpture.
En vivo y en directo aquí con modelos, actores, bailarines, eres así,
Like 3,000. Oh, my name is Anastasia. I'm an artist.
Yeah, so we're here today in Times Square. What were you doing today?
Well, I came to be a model for a little bit and present some of my artwork.
Oh, so that's your artwork in your hand?
Yes, absolutely. This is my version of Iron Man. It's made out of DVD discs and paper.
Wow. So I guess Iron Man inspired you to do this, right?
Yeah.
I was just about to ask you what inspired you.
Well, it's several things inspired me. First, we had a lot of DVDs in my boyfriend's office that we didn't know what to do with. And I love Comic-Cons, and I worked for Comic-Cons for about 2 to 3 years. And I love Marvel, and one of my favorite characters is Iron Man. So I'm in love with technology, I love engineering, and I love art. So I decided why not to put those two things together.
And I just said, superhero, right? I know Iron Man, but growing up, was there any superhero you looked up at and you were like, damn, I wish I could be like that?
Probably, yeah. I would love to be like a Tony Stark. Absolutely. Genius and millionaire. Absolutely.
Yeah, what about like present day now? I know you said you're an artist, right? Anything else you do when it comes to the art field? You singing, dancing, anything else, acting?
What I do is I do modeling a little bit now and then. Of course, I do sing in my shower. Nobody hears it, of course. I would love to do some acting in the future when I get some chance to do it, I guess.
What type of acting?
Probably filming, like regular acting. Maybe start with the backgrounding and then go into lead actor, maybe one day.
And of course, right now we're in Times Square, right? You know, we're literally on Broadway. Are you into Broadway plays? Have you seen any?
I did see several Broadway plays. Probably Phantom Opera is the one that I like the most. And one of my friends, Eric Krebs, he also does a lot of theater, and he does Romeo and Bernadette that I'm going to see probably next week.
And here in New York, where do you call home?
Home is where I am, because home is always in your heart.
Oh, okay. So pure travel street.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So coming back to your art now, other than this piece in your hand, tell us, when you go further on into the field, any other pieces you want to tell us about, even though you don't have them?
Yes, absolutely. I am actually making the whole suit. I'm doing the whole Iron Man costume, like full, and hopefully it's going to be fully functional. It's going to be made out of DVD discs and paper as the helmet. Right now it's a little bit hard because I need several things to put it together, but I'm working on it.
Comic-Con, I heard you mention Comic-Con. Other than like an Iron Man, what made you work with Comic-Con? How did you get that thing?
Well, I have to say thank you to Danny Daniel, who is owner of Museum of Interesting Things, because he introduced me to Comic-Cons and I just fell in love with them. And after that, I started working for Northeast Comic-Con with Gary Summers, and then I moved to Big Apple with Michael Carbonaro for 2 years. And right now I do Comic-Cons as an artist.
Oh, so you bring it to Comic-Con?
Right now, yes, that's what I've been doing for about last 7-8 months.
And that process, tell us that process, because I know artists have different ways get to their creativity, right? So how do you go about, how many pieces do you make, how you want to share that with us?
Yes, right now I kind of trying to develop a strategy because I wasn't there for a very long time doing an art, because before I was like a personal assistant. Right now I'm trying to always match amount of art I do to cover the cost, because tables aren't always cheap at the Comic-Cons. Also, you need to count all those travel expenses. I always trying to make as much as possible.
Yes, I do love drawing. I do draw on a glass, and I do custom jewelry boxes. So whenever you want, I can draw it on a little jewelry box or on the glass.
Is that like some kind of a sketch medium, like using chemicals to do that? How do you do that? Or you just drawing with a pen?
I usually draw with acrylic paint or with regular pen.
Okay. Anything else you want to share with us?
What I can share today is be happy, follow your dreams. Never go with whatever people telling you or with their thoughts about you. Just go you. That's all I can say. Go you and be happy.
I just said be happy. I see you tend to be in a good mood. Tell us what you do when you're feeling down to keep yourself to lift yourself up.
I go cuddle my ferret. Or I eat some food because food is the best medicine from being sad. You eat something tasty and you feel better.
I'll remember that. Just eat some food.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. What about your social media?
I have an Instagram for artwork. It's Neon Princesa Art. I started it recently. And I do have a TikTok as well where I post how I do my art. It's also Neon Princesa. NeonPrinCessa Art. A-R-T. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'll work on it.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Farley. I'm a model, actress, and dancer, and I'm here in Times Square for a fashion show.
What happened today?
So today, I helped Alexander Gurman co-produce a fashion show for. So we got a bunch of models, and we got together in the studio this morning. We designed our own tape designs, and we came out here and we rocked Times Square. Yes, so we also did a Ukraine support fashion show to help everyone there and the refugees, to give them hope and to show that we are on their side.
What's the rest of the year looking for you?
For me, I got a lot on the books. Miami Fashion Week coming up, Tribeca Film Festival, a ton of photo shoots. You'll catch me with Fast Life magazine. I'm doing shoots for them and a whole bunch of other designers and people. So you'll really be seeing me out there.
I remember last time we talked a little bit about you in showbiz. Can you give us a rundown so people who missed the interview? What's some of your plans when it comes to your career?
So my plan is to be a very successful model, actress, and dancer. I'm working up to it. So I want to do big movies, big TV. I want to do the big fashion shows like Victoria's Secret, New York Fashion Week I'm going to be going on. I really just want to be very successful. I want to be able to help my family and financially and support them. And buy the Bay House is my mom's dream. And then I want to also inspire other people and show them that if you follow your dreams and you work hard and you believe in yourself, that you can achieve anything. You don't, like, I didn't go to college. I went for one semester and it wasn't for me. It's just I'm living proof that if you really believe in yourself and you work hard, you can achieve anything. And that's why I'm out here today, and that's why I'm with Alex and doing the show, and there's going to be a lot more to come. I have a lot in the working, so you'll see. I live in Jackson, New Jersey, right where Six Flags is.
So you kind of give me the answer, because I was going to ask, what do you have over there? What do you do for fun over there?
Yeah, so we have Six Flags. We also go out to the shore lot by Belmar, Asbury Park, and we'll hit the bars on the strip there. That's something that's fun. And there's a lot of nature around. I love to hike and I love fishing, and I just love being out in nature. I also take my cat hiking, Simba. So you can catch me on Instagram, Farley Kelsey, and you'll see me and my cat doing all kinds of like cool stuff, you know. My dad hunts. But not me. I can't kill the animals. That's not for me. I don't want to. I love fishing, yes. And I'll bring my cat Simba with me, and he'll hang out, and he'll like get all excited every time I catch a fish. It's really fun. Yes. So I just want to let everybody know that they can achieve anything they put their minds to. and that you could follow me on Instagram at Farley Kelsey to see my career and everything I'm doing. I also help other models with their careers, so you could always reach out and DM me.
So we're here in New York, Times Square, Broadway. Any other players you see or you're planning to see? You want to share?
Yes, actually on June 5th, you can come out here and on the billboard right over there, I'll be on there in a car commercial and just pictures of me. Well, Wicked was on the list before COVID hit. My mom got me tickets for my birthday, and then COVID happened, so we didn't get to go. But I do want to be able to see that. That's one of my favorite Broadway plays. It's something that spoke to me when I was in elementary school, and I love the music and everything about it.
And then a lot of people want to come to New York. Statue of Liberty, the Black Building. Have you seen all those already? Been there?
No, there's a few things in New York that I still have to check out for myself in person. All right, thank you. Grab each other.